Who we have in the house? We have Redstone Soldier out there in the center, Mauritius. Good to see you. Bienvenue, Nebul. Bienvenue. Tracy Taylor from the great state of Indiana. Good to see you. And Coney Island Jim out there in Bensonhurst. Welcome. Please feel free to share out the broadcast. We are up on my roof. It's been a while since I've been up on my roof. So long I've been up on my roof. It's been so long that I've been up on my roof that I didn't know they redid my roof. Good to see you, Jack. Welcome. We are here at near the finish of our flight demonstration today. We should see hopefully 3 passes. If the wind noise is a little loud, sorry about the wind noise. But good to see everybody. Gail Cohen out there in Tucson, Arizona. Welcome. And Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe Mooski. Welcome. So at around 12 o'clock, the Blue Angels with the Thunderbirds will be making their way south over the George Washington Bridge. And then they're going to make their way down towards Newark, New Jersey. Kathleen Parker, good to see you. Kind of missed it. It's Brooklyn, baby. So we do have a view of the World Trade Center from here. So put everyone into perspective of where I am here in New York City. I'm roughly 8 miles to the south of that building right there, #1 World Trade Center. Hello, Ryan. Good to see you. Your parents are still in Dumbo. Nice. That's a very expensive neighborhood. 6th most expensive neighborhood to live in all of New York City. Dumbo, down under Manhattan Bridge overpass. But there's #1 World Trade Center. And we have lots of NYPD helicopters flying around. A few moments ago, as I was setting up the broadcast, one of the, I'm assuming one of the photography aircrafts was out flying around. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what you're watching. But there's #1 World Trade Center. We're about 8 miles to the south of that. And how many floors up I am? I am only on the 4th floor, so I'm not too high up. But the thing is that I'm up on top of a hill. So I am on top of a hill, so like I'm almost the same height as that building down there, and that's like a 6-story tall building down there. Give you an idea of also where I'm at. You can also see Coney Island from up here. Let's see if we can see the steeplechase parachute jump really quick. There's a steeplechase parachute jump. Way down there. There's your Coney Island. Right there, steeplechase parachute jump. Right there. But we're going to be here for the next hour to watch this. And the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds are notoriously on time, like on time to the minute. So you're more than welcome, Jim. You're more than welcome, Jim. Everyone follow Redstone Soldier. He's a great YouTuber in Center Mauritius, Long Island. Does beautiful silent sunrise broadcasts that I highly recommend, and they're very relaxing. But the last pass I'm very much looking forward to for the last pass. And why is that? It's because they're literally going to make a straight line, straight south from the Bronx, all the way down to the East River, right past the Statue of Liberty. And the Statue of Liberty would be in this area right here from this perspective. But they're going to literally fly straight over our heads at the end of their demonstration. So the ending should be pretty cool. Never saw them in person when you was in Florida. Oh, no. Well, you got to kind of get to see them. Good to see you, Tiffany. You're more than welcome. Good to see you, Tiffany. Thanks for tuning in out there in Chicago. Esvaldo Wepa, Puerto Rico's in the house. Good to see Puerto Rico in the house. Looks like we have an ambulance coming up 4th Avenue now. And that is the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the finish marker point. It's the finish point, and it's also after they come over Newark. So good to see you, Alistair Bruce. So after they come over Newark, they're going to kind of make literally a big turn, probably right around here, to go out to Staten Island. So get ready for that. You can see your doctor's house. Good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. They're supposed to fly over the Delaware Valley. Wonder how long it will take them to get there. Well, evidently they're going to fly over Philadelphia at approximately 2 o'clock today. So after they fly over here, it's taking them about an hour, 40 minutes to get down there. So I saw 2 o'clock on their Twitter. The Blue Angels and Thunderbirds feed. The Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds do not perform very often together. So this is indeed a very historic moment. And for people who may comment afterwards or during the broadcast, we need more money for medical supplies. Well, keep in mind that all the money for this flyover was allocated back in November. So flying over Long Island, yes, they got to go out to Bayshore. They got to fly out to Long Island and back over towards Connecticut. And then that final run over the East River is bound to be amazing. But I have another friend, another photographer friend of mine. Good to see you, Chrissy. I have another photographer friend of mine, John Huntington. He's videoing it further up Brooklyn. So hopefully we'll put our videos together. Who knows? Might make a little video montage with other friends' views. Robinson Lopez, bom tarde, Brazil. Bom tarde, Brazil. Good to see you. Exactly. They have to keep the planes in operating shape in order, so they have to keep them flying. Exactly, Jim. Yeah, Norman is also photographing from his roof, and Norman, the great Norman Blake, is off in this direction here. It's actually straight down from here, so straight down over there, about a mile and a half. Something new here in Brooklyn. Solar panels. I'd never noticed these before. Solar panels on that roof over there. That's kind of cool. So when the end of the world happens, they have electricity and they could play Xbox. 12 o'clock. We're about 9 minutes away until the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds make their way over the George Washington Bridge. Unlike the MT, yes. Yeah, so they're on time. They're on time. Is all this lead roofing? No, we don't have lead roofing anymore. That's illegal. That was lead roofing was made illegal back, I think, in the 50s. A nice day out for airplane sighting indeed, or PS4. Now this is all I forget the name of this stuff here, but it's all silvery, and I went with my intuition and knew it was going to be hot up here on the roof, and it is hot up here on my roof right now. It's 63 degrees here in New York City right now. Blue skies, nothing but blue skies all around us. Perfect viewing angle, perfect viewing conditions today. Exactly, it's tar painted with sealant. There you go, tar painted with a sealant. Yes, I don't think we've had lead on this roof in quite a many decades. Verrazano Bridge does look beautiful. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the 14th longest suspension bridge in the world. One of the first bridges in human existence to have it take into account the curvature of the earth. The two towers of the bridge are 649 feet tall from the high water mark. Yeah, just lead paint, right? Yeah. Exactly, Chrissy. Nothing but blue skies from now on. But there it is, Verrazano Narrows Bridge, opened up in 1965, or no, 1964, November 1964. The bridge opens up. The start of the New York City Marathon. The Verrazano Bridge gets lots of attention every year on the first Sunday in November. We are on the Brooklyn side, obviously. Across the way over there, of course, is the great borough of Staten Island, the least populous borough here in New York City. Only about 500,000 people live out on Staten Island, as opposed to 2.7 million people that live out here in Brooklyn. And there go the bells. The church bells are ringing. It's officially 12 o'clock. And our flyover has officially begun just about, I want to say about maybe 18 miles to the north from here at the George Washington Bridge. Janet's tuning on in from Charleston, South Carolina. Good to see you there. Oh, yes, right. It's 11:50. Why are the bells going off now? That's right. We're 6 minutes early. I saw some videos, Kathleen. I saw some videos of them doing this out in Vegas. It was pretty cool. I saw them doing this out in Vegas and Pensacola, Florida also. Watching them fly over Pensacola. Pretty amazing. Pretty cool. There's number 1 World Trade Center. Roughly 8 miles to the north of me as the crow flies. Latency of the bells, exactly, Osvaldo. That's true. They got to get all the bells in before the top of the hour. It's beautiful out here. Boy, is it nice out here. It is such a beautiful day. It would be even better day if it wasn't the end of the world. But hey, as long as we're all living, right? As long as you're all here, blessed to be watching my YouTube, we're all alive and well. Good to see you, Chris Silva. Good morning. The sights and sounds of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Yeah. We have Bobcat in the house. Lower East Side checking on in. Good to see you there, Bobcat. They will be flying down the East River on their final pass around the city. And I have a feeling that last pass is gonna kind of be amazing because it's a straight line. So they're gonna come straight down that East River over our heads, over the Verrazano. So it's gonna be quite a sight to see. The jets are just now getting ready to approach the George Washington Bridge. They're gonna make their way down the Hudson River, then make a kind of a loop over the harbor, make their way out towards Newark, New Jersey, then cross over from Newark, New Jersey. It is gonna be loud where I am, Brian. I think so, Brian. I think you're correct, my friend. But then after that, they're gonna make a kind of a turn around Newark, New Jersey, swoop back across the harbor, and we should see them when they make their way over the harbor for the second time, coming from Newark. And then they're going to make their way out and around Brooklyn and Queens and out to Long Island. Then the final run will be right over our heads, over the Verrazano. And I'm not wearing earbuds, but I'm looking forward to it. If it's not canceled, you can see the naval ships go under the bridge up the west side for Fleet Week. Yes, I can. Yeah. Well, usually we see the parade of ships. It begins right here at the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. I've seen the parade of ships many a times from right down there. I'm very excited for this too, Ryan. I'm very excited for this too. And just again, to reiterate, good to see you. Hit the thumbs up if you like this, guys. Really would appreciate it. Will help in the algorithm. But again, the money for this flyover was allocated back in November, and they have fuel that they already paid for the season, for all the air shows. So this is no federal dollars are going into this other than to pay for the pilots. Good to see you, David Klein. You're more than welcome for doing this. You're more than welcome for doing this. I love doing these live streams. I love bringing you guys out here to New York City, up here on my roof here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. The finish line to this air show right there, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. And once 12 o'clock, oh, we have one of the photograph helicopters. It's right here. I don't know if you could see that. The glare right now in the phone is tremendous. Exactly. This also satisfies practice they require. Exactly. Good to see you, Industrial Crow. Welcome. Yeah, that's a photography helicopter right there. They're getting in. Looks like they're getting. Actually, this might be News 12. Actually, come to think of it. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys here. There it is. I think that might be News 12 there. News helicopter getting into position over the harbor. And again, there's number 1 World Trade Center. And we're just about 8 miles to the south of that. Beautiful building, number 1 World Trade Center, 1,776 feet tall. 1776. The spire on number 1 World Trade Center alone is 151 feet tall. Joey Brooklyn's in the house. Everyone follow Joey Brooklyn. He's a great YouTuber from right here in South Brooklyn. Good to see you, Joey. Welcome. Impatiently waiting to hear the deafening sound of the Blue Angels with the Thunderbirds. Truly a historic live stream here. All the live streams have been historic for last month now. So something tells me when I look back on these 10 years from now, I'm going to appreciate them just a little bit all the more. It is 12 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. The Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds are now approaching the George Washington Bridge. Good to see you, Joey. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Griff, out there in Vancouver, Canada. Good to see you. So, what's my guess for the first pass? Probably after they make their way over from Newark. We're going to see them close by. And then when they make their turn out to Staten Island, we should be in a prime spot for that. So I'm thinking around 12:15. 12:15, we should be able to really spot them out good. Maybe even less than that. Kathy Sicilian. Good to see you, Kathy. I want a Sicilian slice now. I want a Sicilian slice. I'm all in the mood for a square slice now. Beautiful out here. It is absolutely beautiful out here. I am so happy I'm not wearing a jacket. The whole family, la familia. The family is all here. Everyone checking on in. Josh is in the house. Good to see you, Josh, out there in California. West Coast tuning on in. Thanks for waking up with me. 9 o'clock out there. You could Industrial Crow. You could find the schedule for the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds on their Twitter. So go to their Twitter or go to my Twitter because I retweeted them, and then you can see their Twitter. There you go. Perhaps. Oh no, if you're in downtown Brooklyn, you will be seeing them and hearing them, especially on that last flyover over the East River. I'm in a pretty good spot there, Redstone Soldier. Joshua Arse, welcome. Coming in from Brooklyn. DG out there in Texas. Good to see you from the great state of Texas. Yeah, go to Twitter. Twitter has their most up-to-date information, including maps and flyover times and all that good stuff can be found over on Twitter. And if you don't know their Twitter, go to my Twitter page, @DutchMoz, and I have posted, retweeted the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds this morning. I could see there's helicopters over the harbor right now, kind of hovering. You probably can't see them because they're little tiny black specks on the horizon. But now we're going to keep the camera trained into this position here because we may see them fly to the left-hand side of number 1 World Trade Center. It has gotten incredibly quiet out here just now. Thanks for sharing on Facebook and Twitter. Yeah, John Huntington's going to have them going right by the World Trade Center. He has a great view up there in Kensington. Share it out. Be kind and share it out. Oh, I see another photographer on the other roof. Let's have a neighbor over here on a roof. Let's go see this other photographer down here. Got another photographer here doing what I'm doing, taking some pictures. Good to see you, Coney Island baby. Welcome. Let's see. I can see Coney Island baby's house from here. Let's wave to Coney Island baby, way down over there in Coney Island. Guy Heyman driving the roads of America. Good to see you, Guy Heyman. Thank you so much for being on the front lines, driving those roads of America, getting all these goods and Amazon stuff to us and all these PPEs and all that stuff. I could hear the helicopters buzzing about over the harbor. They are definitely buzzing about over the harbor. One other photographer up on the roof. I'm not seeing anyone. Oh, there's another guy up on the roof over there. Oh, everyone's starting to slowly come up onto their roofs. There's one thing that I have to be grateful about living here in New York City is having roof access. And I have many memories up here on the roof. They're going to be flying right over. No, they're not flying over the Verrazano right now. They're going to be coming in over the George Washington Bridge. The George Washington Bridge they'll be starting out at. Then they're going to make their way south over the Hudson River, over the harbor. Then they're going to make a wide turn out to New Jersey, to Newark, New Jersey. Then they're going to make their way across the harbor, across Brooklyn, parts of Queens. And then they're going to make their way out to Staten Island. Then they'll make their way back across past us over to Long Island. Then they make their way out to Connecticut. And then that last pass is going to be kind of amazing. Good to see you, Susie May, out there in the great state of Vermont. Oh, no, you got to start heading to your appointment. Well, don't worry, Cliff. This will be on replay. So that's what replay is for. Don't worry. You can always catch the replay later on. What is it in aid of? It's to honor all of the first responders, all of the doctors and the nurses, and all the people keeping the hospitals clean, and all these. Alex Martin's in the house. Good to see you, Alex. Welcome. Coney Island definitely representing today on today's live stream. Welcome, and patiently waiting for aircraft to fly over my head. Alex Martin made a jukebox fly. Ooh, they're live on News 12 Long Island. Nice. That's good to know. You're over in Kensington. Nice. If you could get up to a roof, you might be able to see some of this. But the helicopters are buzzing about. I could hear the helicopters buzzing about off in the distance as we impatiently wait. It's on CNN too, for real? They actually have it on network, for real? That's insane. You're so spoiled. You saw them from your bedroom window. That's what I'm talking about, Kathleen. That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you got to see them from your bedroom window. I feel very lucky to be able to come up here onto the roof. I have to be honest. I feel very lucky to just come up here onto the roof and hang out. Sequestered down there in Seagate, Coney Island. Well, it's a lovely spot to be sequestered there, David. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Maybe after the broadcast, get out of the house. It's beautiful outside. It's a really beautiful day today. I hear a rumbling. I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's on Fox News also. Awesome. Good to see you, Bob. So, wow, it looks like all the news people are carrying it. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. There's about there's 4 news helicopters directly over downtown Brooklyn right now. Thank you, Susie May. I prefer Dutch too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You get nice real-time banter from me. Perfect day for flying, Joey. Absolutely. It is gorgeous up here. I'm definitely working on my tan. I appreciate that, Jim. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a helicopter, a viewing helicopter right there, kind of making laps around the harbor right now. Again, from this perspective, the Statue of Liberty will be just off to the left-hand side, behind all these buildings over here. But something tells me that last pass is going to be kind of amazing. That last pass that they're going to do is going to be pretty cool. I appreciate that, Tracy. 7 helicopters on the flight radar. That sounds about right. Just flew over Chelsea. Dan's tuning in out there in Manhattan. Good to see you, Dan. Welcome. Thank you for the update. Oh, we got them. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. We got them. There they are, folks. Oh, they just put on smoke. Look at that, folks. There they are. They're making that wide turn. They got to go out towards. They got to go out. There they are. They got to go. Ooh, they actually got to turn right in front of us. Coney Island, baby, out there in Coney Island. You better get ready for this, because I think they're going to come over Coney Island. There they are. Bensonhurst better get ready. Bath Beach better get ready. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful formation. Look at that. Oh, wow, they're going to fly right over us. They're making their turn right towards us, ladies and gentlemen. They are making their turn right towards us right now. Look at this. You hear them. I could imagine you hear them. Look at this, folks. Look at this. What a sight. Wow, that is so cool. They're like right here. They're like right here right now. Okay, so now they're making their way out towards Staten Island. They flew over your head. Awesome. All right, so now they're going to make their way out towards Staten Island. They went right over your house in Bensonhurst. All right, now they're going to make their way out to Staten Island. And then they're going to make their way back close to us. So now they're making their way out towards Staten Island. Then they're going to make their way back. What a sight. That is pretty cool. So now they're making their way out. We actually might be able to see them because they're still doing their turn. They're still in their radius turn. And we're gonna see them come all the way around here. If we're lucky, they're gonna fly right over us. Oh yeah, look at this. They're lining right up towards us here. Look at this, folks. They're lining right up towards us. Going a little bit straight now. I think they're gonna get that picture of the Statue of Liberty. I think that's what they're going for. I literally can't tell where they're going. Oh yeah, they're doing the Statue of Liberty shot right now. Good to see you, TYC. Welcome. Yeah, they're gonna get that Statue of Liberty shot right now. Yeah, they're going back out towards New York Harbor right now. And I think they're gonna make their pass. Wow, look at that, right? Look at that, beautiful. They've got the red, white, and blue smoke. Thunderbirds in the front, Blue Angels just behind. Lake Nona, good to see you. Looks like they're coming back towards downtown Brooklyn. I think they are. I think they are. Lost them behind this building. They're gonna come right back here. Keeping my eyes open here. Or either that, or they just tightened up they might have just tightened up their turn. Let's see if we can catch it. They're behind the building now. They're behind this monstrosity here. I wish I could get on top of that building. No, they can't go supersonic, but they will go subsonic. This is a rooftop, yes. Yeah, you're gonna head out towards Long Island now, right? Okay, that sounds about right. Well, they should come right across, but I'm not seeing them come across. I would say they're going subsonic. They don't want to be going supersonic because they'll blow out everyone's windows. Oh, there they are. Okay, they're going out towards Long Island. I just caught them. Okay, they're way up by downtown Brooklyn right now. They're way up, and then to Connecticut, and then back down the east. Yes, they're coming back this way. We might see them come out behind the school here. Yeah, they're coming to you. They're coming to you, Cliff. They're coming to you. I won't fall off my roof. I won't fall off my roof. Looking at work from Long Island. There you go. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. Okay, looks like they're probably making their way out towards Long Island now. Everyone's creeping up onto their rooftops now. And again, we're going to catch that last pass. That last pass is going to be the money. That last pass is going to be the money shot. I have a feeling they're going to fly directly over our heads for that closing shot. Exactly. You never see the Thunderbirds and the Blue Angels together. This is a very rare occurrence, to say the least. Very historic occurrence. Good to see you there, Carl. Carl, this is not about the president. Remember that the money that is used for this flyover has been allocated back in November, and the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds do run off of donations and sponsors. Very little money, federal money, actually goes into the funding of these air shows. And like I said, the money and the gasoline was allocated way back in November. So, you know, we can't really mix up the whole lack of medical supplies and all that. But again, the Blue Angels, the only thing that, basically the only federal money that does go to the Blue Angels and to the Thunderbirds are for the pilots. The pilots are Navy. The pilots are Navy and Air Force. So Blue Angels are the Navy and the Thunderbirds are the Air Force. So yeah, private donations, and they have sponsors. But again, the gasoline and everything was allocated back in November. So don't want to make this political, ladies and gentlemen. I do not want to make this political because it's really not political. They just flew over. Awesome. They just flew over Karen out there on Long Island. She's way down there. People on there in the roofs and the Rockaways. Awesome. Good to see you, Walter. Welcome. We will have beers in Coney Island before you even know it. And anyway, gas prices are low, right? Yes. Gas prices are low. Just for a day, right? No, I've been getting a lot of very negative emails over the past 48 hours about doing this broadcast here. So I kind of did my homework this morning and figured out where they get all their funding from. Exactly. Beer, Cyclone, and bumper cars. That's right, Joe. In no particular order. In no particular order. Good to see you, Jamie, out there in Miami. Your buddy is Thunderbird #1. What? That's awesome. They're going to be flying right over our heads momentarily there, Jamie. Thanks for tuning on in out there in Miami. Exactly. Has nothing to do with politics. The funding is not coming from tax dollars. So everyone could put that aside. There's actually a great video on how they get their funding. The Blue Angels have a great video on how they get their funding. So there. There you have it. Now, if somebody could tell me when they're back over the East River, that'll be fantastic. Now they got to go out towards Long Island. They got to fly out over Nassau County to make their way across the Long Island Sound to Connecticut. And then they'll make their way back down the East River. And then they're going to fly right over our heads. This is where they end the flyovers, right here at the Verrazano Bridge. I had a message I couldn't understand. Yeah. And not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day out here. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's actually very warm on my roof right now. I'm definitely working on my tan. I could tell I'm beginning to color. My skin is very happy with me. Like, yay, we're finally outside. You're more than welcome, Dida. Oh, welcome. You're more than welcome, Jamie. Jamie, thank you so much for tuning on in. To give you a perspective of where I am, I'm about 8 miles to the south of that little building right over there, #1 World Trade Center. What's the temperature? 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Disinfectant type of day? Maybe. Heavy? Maybe. Perfect day indeed. You're more than welcome, Tracy. 51. It's a heat wave. Put on the shorts, Susie May. Put on the shorts. What have you indeed? A Mudstro show. Hello. Welcome. We're here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Yeah, they should be over me by about 12:30. Correct, Jim. Correct. I'm impatiently with that last little bit's going to be pretty awesome. Getting that vitamin D, and it feels fantastic. I'm glad you're parked too so you could watch. Murder show. That's what it said, right? Murder show. These YouTube usernames. Welcome. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like trying to read that. It's like all uppercase and lowercase. Anyway, welcome, Murder Show. Welcome. Welcome to my rooftop here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. And there it is, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the finish line to our flyover today. Verrazano Narrows Bridge, 14th longest suspension bridge in the world, longest suspension bridge in North America, longer than the Golden Gate by about 62 feet. And again, this last pass they're going to do, something tells me, is going to be quite amazing. But an absolutely stellar day here in New York City. A great day, if you can, to socially distance and get outside and enjoy the sunshine. Thank you so much. A cool view in general. I appreciate that, Dita. Danica Lee, welcome. Walked over that bridge at midnight when he was 16 as an exchange student. Went to high school in Brooklyn. Awesome. I'm glad this gives you a break from working at home. You wonder if they vary. Yeah, I think they do kind of vary the altitudes depending on where they are. Cup of Joe for you. Good to see you out there in Florida. Thanks for the $4 there, Cup of Joe. And I just got a picture of the George Washington Bridge. Evidently, they might have just flown over the George Washington Bridge again. They flew over you, but you couldn't see them, but they were loud. I like that. Good to see you, Cup of Joe. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. No, they're not going. They're not going Cheney. They're going to be finishing the show directly over our heads. So get ready for them. They're going to fly right over me. I am right here at the end of the show. They just kind of flew around us just now. So they will be coming back. And we will be seeing the conclusion of the show. So be patient. They should be here in about 10 minutes. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're just hanging out here up on the roof. If it's your first time here watching me, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Yeah, the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds put out a great picture of the flight path. Retweeted that. Crystal Queenie 321, welcome. You're new here. Awesome. Dita's tuning in from Dallas, the great state of Dallas, Texas. Good to see you. And Rockland County's checking on in. Murder Show's checking on in from California. And shout out to New York City. Tell me what borough. Tell me what neighborhood you're watching from if you're here in New York City. Good to see you, Brian. Finger Lakes, beautiful place up there, Danica. Beautiful. Avron Jackson, good to see you. And Boston's tuning in. Bugsy Green, welcome. Journal Square, New Jersey. Good to see you, Crystal. Welcome out there in New Jersey. Thank you so much for checking on in with me, hanging out with me up on my roof. Manhattan's in the house. Good to see you up there in Manhattan. And Pool Ball, hello. Yes, Governor Cuomo is live. Yes, watching from the United Kingdom. Good to see you. Manassas, Virginia. Alex tuning in from Manassas, Virginia. Welcome. Welcome to New York City. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York, more importantly. The Netherlands is tuning on in. Welcome. Where am I recording from? I am in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Staten Island's in the house. Good to see you. Space Nido. Hello. There's Staten Island right over there. And there's the Verrazano Narrows Bridge right over here. We're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, the southwest corner of Brooklyn, New York. And we already got somebody put in a timeout. Cheryl, good to see you. Hugs all around. Cheryl's really fast with the trigger finger right there. Good to see you there. East New York's tuning on in. Welcome. A lovely sight indeed, Brian. Susie May with the $2. Thank you so much, Susie May. And thank you so much, moderators, for keeping the room clean. That was so fast, I did not even see the comments. But thank you so much there for the super chat, Susie May. Your teacher delayed a Zoom call for the planes. Awesome. Everyone's taking a little break from their day. I like that. I like that. Everyone's taking a little break from their day. Coney Island in the house. Joseph out there in Coney Island. Good to see you out there in Coney Island. Welcome. So one of these days we'll be riding the Cyclone all over again. And riding the El Dorado bumper cars all over again. In time. Just about 8 minutes away now from the planes to come flying back over our heads. And the planes are out your window. We're not at war, thank goodness. If you like this kind of nonsensical content, that's right, smash the like button. Tell the algorithm you care. Been here too, awesome. Where are the planes now, Jeff? They're over Connecticut. Going to make their way down here in a little bit. Grenada's in the house. Good to see you. Thanks for subbing to me, Danica. I really appreciate it. I know, no warning exactly. What other scheduled national runs are the Thunderbirds doing in the future? Check out their Twitter there, Heavy. Check out their Twitter. They have everything all posted on their Twitter, including flight plans. Gravesend's in the house. Cliff, good to see you. And Blondie, welcome. You're more than welcome, Bugsy. Philadelphia's checking on. Yeah, Philadelphia's at 2 o'clock, Jeff. 2 o'clock. Philadelphia will be getting their flyover. 2 o'clock. Go to their Twitter, and you can see the exact flight path they'll be making over the Philadelphia, Trenton area. Brandon Tyler Vlogs, good to see you. And Susie May with the $11.11. Letitia, good to see you. Yes, they're over if they're over Westchester, that's a good thing. So what's their Twitter? I think it's just at Blue Angels. At Blue Angels. Where am I from? I'm from right here in Brooklyn. From right here, from Brooklyn. There you go. One of the photography helicopters is now over my head. Hello from New Jersey. Good to see you out there in New Jersey. Thank you so much for the super chats, everyone. Okay, one of the photography helicopters just flew over our heads. Ethnicity, okay. Okay. Comments are so funny. You miss New York. Well, if you follow me here on YouTube, you won't miss any of New York because I'm always live streaming from right here in New York City. I am always broadcasting live from New York City. You're more than welcome, Walter. You're more than welcome. We still got the last pass here. The last pass is going to be amazing. There you go. At Blue Angels, at AF Thunderbirds on Twitter there. Hashtag America Strong. It's been so long since you've been to New York. Well, come on back. We ain't going nowhere. Oh, I appreciate that, Danica. Thanks for finding me. We did see them for a little bit, Big J, and they will be coming back. The finish of the show will be happening right directly over our heads. I think they're making their pass over Long Island as we speak. Your parents and sisters are still there, but you defected. I hear that. I love New York too. I love New York. There's number one World Trade Center, just about 8 miles to the south of number one World Trade Center. Impatiently waiting for our final flyover here. Yeah, Leah. Yeah, they flew over us just earlier before, and now they're going to make their way over. You missed chicken over rice. I feel that. I feel that. Behold the power of a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on a bagel. New York is all America, absolutely. New York is the greatest little melting pot ever created. Cheney out there in Huntington Beach, California, for 2 years. Yeah, California is a bit boring. Honestly, seeing planes fly overhead is pretty awesome. I feel that. I feel that, Cliff. I feel that. Bowling, hello. You don't think they're coming? No, they did fly over Long Island, but very fast. But very fast. You're a queen, and you still can see it. Awesome, New Yorker. Welcome. Absolutely, there, Brian. Can't agree more. Watched another video and saw them. Awesome. Josh with the $12 buying me a 6-pack of beer. I appreciate that, Josh. Thank you so much for the super chat. Exactly, Danica. Concrete jungle, where the dreams are made of. Good to see you, Joseph. Love this channel already. I like that. It is weird to hear air traffic control. News 12 helicopters are in my area. I could hear them. Why is what seventh house? My dog Indy in Huntington Beach, California. Welcome. Looks like we're a few more minutes out from the big East River pass. That final pass, they're going to come right over our heads. And they are officially now in this direction here. I can see, yeah, all the helicopters are kind of getting in position over here as I look up. How do you know where they are? The timing of their flight path. Exactly. The official fruit. Exactly. The planes are flying in honor of the first responders and everyone taking care of all the COVIDs. Exactly. 2 Reuben sandwiches for lunch. Now you're talking. I appreciate that, Joe Mooski. Good to see you, Joe. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, they're in this general direction I am looking at right now, looking towards the north, towards the number one World Trade Center, towards New York Harbor. And they should be over Westchester right now, over Westchester and the Bronx right now. And that final pass is going to be right down the East River, then right over Queens and Brooklyn, and then over the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. This is where they will be concluding the show at roughly 12:40. Your Zoom call is going to start soon. Well, if you could hang out for another 10 minutes, or 12 minutes, hang out for another 12 minutes, you'll be able to see it. Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Thanks for subscribing, Leah. Welcome. Look at all you beautiful people in the room. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my roof here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Impatiently waiting for this last flyover. This last flyover is bound to be amazing. We already caught them fly over the harbor, then out towards Staten Island already. But this last pass is going to be quite amazing. Hey, welcome to the family. I'm always live out here in New York City, here in Brooklyn. If you love New York City, check out my channel. I like to do everything live, but there is some pre-recorded content too. You want a shout out? Can we get a shout out of how did I get roof access? I've been living in this building for over 40 years. And I was the super of my building for a short amount of time. So I was the one who installed the roof alarm, the fire alarm for the roof. So thus, I am the only one in the building who has a key. By the Bay with the $10 out there in Lewis Beach, Delaware. Good to see you, By the Bay. Thank you so much for the super chat. Nope, didn't break in. I live here. You get the best live stuff. That's right. You get the best live stuff right here on my YouTube channel. You got to get a haircut. We all got to get haircuts, Static. We all got to get haircuts, but whatever. It's how we do it in the quarantation. What's my favorite adventure experience in New York City? Oh, Brooklyn Bridge, heavy. Brooklyn Bridge. It's all about the Brooklyn Bridge. Me too, Lee. I am waiting for them to fly over my head to conclude the show. Oh, here they come. They're coming straight towards us. Here they come, folks. Look at that. They got to come straight towards us. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this sight, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming straight towards us. They got to come straight towards us. Holy cow, this is cool. Holy cow, this is going to be neat. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming straight towards us. They are coming straight towards us right now. They're going to fly directly over our heads. Cannot get better view than this, ladies and gentlemen. Unless I'm in a helicopter, of course. Look at this. Look at this historic sight. Holy cow. I got to zoom all the way out here because I want you guys to really experience this. Here we go, folks. I'm just going to be quiet now, and I want you guys to enjoy this flyover. Here we go. All right. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Duty Ron's in the house. Just in time, Duty Ron. That's it. How cool was that, right? That was freaking amazing. That was, and they're 9 minutes over. They flew right over us, Dennis. Like as predicted, they flew directly over us. We got some subway workers here watching down there in the street. That was freaking amazing. Holy cow. That took my breath away. That was really cool. That was like awesome. It was like Top Gun. Next pass is over you. That's right. How cool was that, guys? How freaking cool was that? All right. Wow. Holy. And the smoke is still hanging in the sky here. Here comes some NYPD. God bless the NYPD. Flying over. Wasn't that cool? All right, guys. Well, it was pretty loud, but not crazy loud. I didn't need. Jamie, thank you so much for the super chats. I want to thank everyone for the super chats, and thank you so much for tuning on in. I want everyone to please be healthy and all that. Please stay healthy. Take care of your loved ones. I know they're not coming back. That is it. That is it. They have concluded their flyover over New York City. But from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Everyone follow Duty Ron, by the way. He's a great YouTuber out there in Long Island, retired NYPD police detective. You want to give him a follow. He's a good channel to follow. You want to follow Joey Brooklyn. He's a good channel to follow because he's from right here in South Brooklyn. But from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, here in New York City, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moments. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy. Take care of your neighbors, folks. Take care of your elderly folks. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, folks. Bye-bye.